Hi everybody. I had to redo this video a couple of times because my cat decides to keep coming in here and disrupting everything. Doesn't like it when I'm in here. Anyway, so the first technique I want to show you on this video is how to do the invisible join at the end of a half double crochet round, where the next round you will be working into the third loop of the half double crochets. And this will give you that nice seamless look, like this here. You hardly see a seam. You don't see that bar from the slip stitch. It's just cleaner. So what you would do is at the end of the round, you drop your loop from your hook, take it off. You work from back to front in that first stitch on that round. And then you take that loop that you dropped, put it back on the hook like that. And then you will pull the loop through and pull it tight so it brings those two stitches together, almost as if the rounds were continuing, the continuous rounds. Okay, so that is that technique. What I want to show you now is how to work into the half double crochet's third loop. And I also like to add the half double crochet's fourth loop, which most people, or maybe most people do know, but it's not something that I often see in patterns, and it's definitely not a video I happen across or have happened to come across very often or at all. And that's why I'm creating this video. So when you look at this round, you see that V shape at the top, front loop, back loop. To access the third loop of the half double crochet, you want to turn that round towards you. So now you see another V, and on the V you have the back loop, and now you have this third loop that we will be working into. So traditionally, many patterns will have you work into this third loop. It will give you that nice ridge-like effect. However, when I started creating bags and these stockings, and I've been using that third loop, I noticed that there's a lot of pull on that one loop. And when you put things in your bag or put things in a stocking to hang, it just adds too much pull. So I wanted to add more strength and durability and stability to the bag or stocking and to the stitches. So the amount of pull wasn't so great. So on the back here, you will see below the third loop, there's this other little loop. I call it the fourth loop. And you can put your hook right through it. And I like to work into both. So I will show you a couple of stitches and how that looks. When I first started doing this, and what I've heard from other crochet friends, is that it's kind of a pain to work into that fourth loop. But once you get used to it and you know how tight to make your previous round, it's not hard at all. I've actually found that if you don't hold your work so tightly and just kind of loosely grasp on maybe a couple rows below, it loosens up that stitch. Or I even sometimes press against it like that to create more, to make it more loose. And then I work into them. I just push it on. And then we've got, this is what it looks like. So you saw that nice, well, not nice, but you saw that loop being really pulled on when I pulled them before, when you're only working into that back third loop. But now when you work into that third and fourth loop, you've got real great stability and durability. Your stocking, your bag, whatever, is going to last a lot longer. It's not going to stretch out as much. It's just going to be neater. So I think that this technique you can use for anything, even if a pattern doesn't call for it. If a pattern simply just calls for working into that third loop, you now know that that there's this mysterious little fourth loop below that you can work into to make your pattern or your project a little bit, stronger, especially on bags, and some hats where the brim only works into that third loop too. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out at Jessica Lee's Crochet. Thanks.